Welcome to the Christian and Daniel Show.
It's about to get real. Well, you know the deal. You won't have to guess how either of them feel. Bringing up the things you don't think to know. Never knowing where the conversation will go. Just a little more than anything goes. It's a Christian and Daniel Show.
Hi, everyone. I'm Christian, and that's Daniel. And this is the Christian and Daniel Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. It is Wednesday, November 6th, 2024. Thank you for joining us. We have our crew coming. Compadre, welcome. Hola, familia. How are you doing?
Hon, I'm trying to share it. I share it on my Facebook, but it doesn't show up.
Hey, Charlie. What do you mean?
Nothing. It's just showing up in a different place than it used
Okay.
to. Okay. Facebook's done. I'm closing it out because now it's available on my page. Hello. Hello. I'm looking at the wrong chat. Hello, Jesus. Hello, Charlie. And congratulations to the show and Daniel Christian.
Yes, today is the tomato and onion show. I don't know where that came from. How's everybody doing? It is Wednesday. My brain is scattered because I had to get up at 5:30. I didn't have to get up at 5:30. My friend Lee had a doctor's appointment. He goes every 3 months to get an injection.
Yes.
Charlie's mad. Okay.
Well, we know why. And then yes,
the news.
that's what I was going to say.
But we don't know if we have permission to say anything yet. But if you can find out for us if we're allowed to say it, because it's personal. We can't talk about something's personal story. But if she's there and we can say something, then we will.
No, she's
but,
there.
My friend Lee has an appointment every 3 months to get a shot, and he's like me. He likes them early in the morning, so I had to get up at 5:30 in the morning to drive to Fullerton, and then normally when I go with them,
she's at the hospital still.
She's still in the hospital. Okay, cool. But normally I go to this little restaurant because they have like a $6 breakfast, which is like 2 eggs, hash browns, sausage, and toast, like $6-7. It's really inexpensive. But today I had meetings at 8 and at 9, so I couldn't go have. I could have gone to breakfast, but I sat in the car to eat, to watch. I was falling asleep in my meetings. I couldn't stay awake. But then we stopped and I got menudo for brunch. So yeah, I eat brunch. So, yeah, that's my day. So I've been lazy all afternoon. And then it's windy. The Santa Anas are here and it's made driving hard and it was just blah. So anyway, one of those days that you don't want to be on the road.
I think no matter what, this is one of those days.
And
for a lot of people.
Yes, I know. So, but the weather wasn't helping. So
it's interesting that it's windy. It wasn't windy here, but it's been windy everywhere else. Because I've talked to other people on my team and stuff in our meetings today, and some of them live down in Orange County, and they're like, "Oh, it's windy like crazy here." Hi, Nancy. Welcome, hon.
Welcome to the show. Hello.
And excuse me. It's just a really interesting day. I'm a little tired today. I'm had a lot of work stuff to do, and it took a lot of focus, and that does tire me out a little bit because we have a lot of new things that we have to do now, and for tracking and everything, and it's interesting to. I know I tend to get bogged down. Like when there's a lot of logistics, that kind of weighs me down, and I have to work hard at adapting to it all.
But I have some.
Mary.
Yes, when it was pushing the car, but yeah, me too. When I was driving
Oh,
to
particularly if you're in the Sequoia, that's a huge car.
We have a message from. I want to say hi to our friends on Instagram. Hey, Chris, thank you for joining us, for watching on Instagram. Thank you for watching the show. What is going on today? Well, we know what's going on. We will talk about it before the show's over, but I guess we can say this part. We decided we wanted to do a show and be entertaining today and hopefully make you laugh for a little bit. And but yes, we know some people want to discuss. We will touch a little bit on it, but let's have a little fun first, and then we'll get to more serious stuff. This is something that I found interesting today: National Saxophone Day. Because saxophones are sexy. I don't know. You can work with me here.
They're jazzy.
Well, they are jazzy, but saxophones are sexy. Well, so are trumpets, but I think saxophones are. You don't think the saxophone is a sexy musical instrument?
No. I don't think any musical instrument is particularly sexy.
I think musical instruments can be totally sexy. Like I think the bass is sexier than the guitar.
Yes.
Thank you, Michael, for our sports commentator. Thank you. Yes, the Dodgers won the World Series. Are you pregnant? Yes. I prefer national sex with your.
I think that sounds better than a saxophone sex.
Now there's a holiday I've ever heard. Waka waka waka. Do you have to like call somebody or Jose Ruiz? ¿Cómo estás, papá? Buenas noches. Jose Ruiz and I did a movie together where I got beat up, and we were both drug dealers in this movie, but only I got beat up. He got killed in this movie. Something Gabe would say. Yes, of course it is. Something Gabe would say. All right, so I guess we're agreeing that the saxophone is not a sexy instrument. Is that what we're saying? No, you drew. Does it have to be an Apple phone?
Okay.
So wrong. So okay, then today is also National Nacho Day.
Oh, I love nachos.
Nacho sounds good. Nachos sound good. I was thinking before the show started, when the show's over, I'm going to walk down to Serena Grill and get some nachos for dinner.
Nachos, they're mine.
Can I volunteer to be killed off in a movie? Sure, Fernando. Yeah, let's we'll put that together. I have not been killed in a movie, but in this particular movie with Jose Ruiz, I got beat up twice in a movie. I've told you the story. We were filming a scene in a restaurant up in, I can't remember where we were. I think it was Fullerton also. So we were filming a movie. I was in a movie, and what is it? If I came out in a movie, it would be called Journey into the Obesity.
Journey into the Obesity. No.
Drill a hole while listening to Careless Whisper.
Wow.
Okay, so we're gonna go there today. Which, speaking of, before we continue, he's not here yet, but we do want to acknowledge one of our show friends, but he's not here today. Emery, today's his birthday. Feliz birthday, Emery. Just in case he joins or you watch this on replay, Feliz birthday. We miss you. We know that you had some issues during the Florida hurricanes, and but we hope you're able to watch and that you're okay. And when you're ready to come back to the audience, we're waiting for you. But in this particular movie, we were filming in a restaurant, Daniel te mando un fuerte abrazo. Yes, Jose Ruiz lives in what's the city just north of us with the B?
Bakersfield?
Bakersfield. So he's been inviting me to come up for tacos. No, he's a no-show friend. A no-show friend. Yes, he hasn't been here for a little bit. Nobody but Keith Sweat.
Nobody by Keith Sweat.
What? Oh, is that the song you want to play where your phone?
What's up, Daniel?
Charlie, how you doing, Charlie? Charlie is one of my buddies.
Hey, Charlie.
He's one of my buddies from the Gathering of Wolves retreat. Hi,
Dirty Regina.
Dirty Regina.
Regina.
Yeah, he knows Ross.
Oh, so he knows about.
He knows about Regina. Yeah. So
yeah, he's from.
Ross has not been on the show for a little while. We haven't had him in the audience for a little bit. Love you too, brother. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking around the show. So right now we were talking about the sexiest instrument, which we decided
not any
that it was not the saxophone, although I do believe the saxophone is sexy. But we decided because Gabe said that the phone is the sexiest instrument, but you have to have a hole in it. So if you had a phone with a hole in it, what song would you be playing? I know you.
I dress for less. Yay!
P.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, so this obviously this did not go the way that I was planning it for it to go.
But I live in penis and I'm on my way to the Regina.
But penis to the Regina. I'm taking the slow train to the Regina. But anyway, to end the story, we were in a restaurant in Fullerton. We were shooting this movie. The restaurant was open. The servers were serving people. People were coming in. And we filmed this scene where I was got into a fight. The main character beats me up, slams me against the wall, and I fall. But people didn't know we were filming a movie. They kind of knew because there was a camera and there was music playing because the main guy was singing, but they didn't know that I was part of the movie. And when I was done, I got back up. Everybody clapped, and everybody thought it was a real fight. So yeah, when Nona's got a big bump. Dirty Regina too. Is that a new song? No, it's Dirty Diana.
Didn't Michael Jackson sing a song, Dirty Regina?
Dirty Diana. It's Dirty Diana, but strippers. Now we have strippers involved. Phones with the holes and strippers in Regina.
Crazy.
Oh God. Okay, so I was gonna ask what's your favorite nacho topping, but now I'm scared to ask. But where is it? Yes, today is National Nacho Day. Today? Yeah, today. So what is your favorite nacho topping?
Hello? I like jalapenos or serranos.
Where is it?
What are we doing? Dead air.
Yeah. Well, I'm asking you. You're not answering.
I just said.
Main character.
I just said jalapeno. Pickled jalapenos or serranos. Was that not enough of an answer? Chato, hello.
I'm on the last page of
Regina.
It seems like everybody's here today.
It is. I love it. I'm glad we are.
Everybody's joining today. Thank you for being here. Do we have anything else on Instagram?
Black olives. I like that too.
Black olives, yeah. So my favorite, ultimate nachos with chicken. Are those from like Taco Bell? Is that what we're talking about? Taco Bell?
No, ultimate nachos would maybe like Baja Fresh.
Baja Fresh. I like the standard, but I like the round chips better for some reason. Round chips.
I don't.
With the Velveeta cheese with Rotel mix.
Like on Saturday, I got to have 2 big servings of Ellie's nachos. Hers are incredible.
Yeah, because she buys that big can of cheese
but she adds to it. She doesn't just warm up the cheese. She actually adds, I think she added evaporated milk to it to make it even richer.
Huh.
It was so good. I
You
had
like
like
cheese
two
whiz on
big
your
plates.
nachos? Wait a minute. Hold on. Cheese whiz on your
Cheese
nachos?
whiz.
Really?
Okay, Charlie.
But what are you saying? Do you think
I
she
was
had
saying-
something? Well, El Compadre is on the El Compadre is watching. Compadre, do you know the secret to Ellie's cheese? Oh, there's Laura. There's a Compadre too. She would know.
Yeah. I swear that's what I saw her at, because she had a little can and it was, I think she said it was evaporated milk. And I'm like, that's really smart because that makes it even richer. And it lightens up the nacho cheese sauce a bit too.
With Vito Nachos, you hang around too many poor whites. Yes, I do. The cheese will.
Jalapeno juice, nacho cheese, and milk.
Oh, she does just regular milk? Just regular
Like
good
whole
old
milk.
Whole milk. Which, I mean, you could add the lactose-free milk anyway. So,
Yep.
but we do have like the big block. We do half a block of cheese with a can of the hot Rotel.
Mm-hmm.
Either one, okay, and bacon, and then nachos with beans, chicken, salsa, jalapenos, some sour cream, guacamole. Okay, see, I Doritos, cheese, jalapenos, meat, because we usually do chicken or shredded beef.
Mm-hmm.
We've done birria too, and that's it. But I like lettuce and tomatoes and a little bit of.
I don't like lettuce on my.
Christian doesn't.
Fathom that. Why would I have lettuce on my nachos?
Bacon.
I've
I have
never done
had
bacon
on my nachos, but then I don't eat a lot of bacon either. So that.
Yeah, I don't eat a lot of bacon either, but I'm sure it tastes good. It's bacon. I mean, bacon goes with everything, right?
Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna give her the saxophone. How about you people on Instagram? How do you like your nachos? What's your favorite nacho topping?
Charlie's like tomatoes.
Yeah, I like. I mean, okay, so I fake it that there's a salad on top, so it's healthy.
Yeah, you do. I just like salsa on it. I don't necessarily, or I don't mind pico de gallo too.
I'm getting the feeling that Charlie really likes bacon.
Yeah.
Like
Well, ground beef. I like ground beef.
We've done ground beef on ours.
Yeah, I like ground beef.
But I like buying the little prepackaged microwavable shredded chicken or shredded beef. We used to do carnitas too.
Yeah.
And then we just warm it up and put it on top. Yes. So that's how I'm going to know you now, Charlie. You're going to be bacon Charlie.
Right.
White trash chicken nachos are awesome. If you
don't know, look it up.
Sausage too. And now we're getting personal.
I've never put my sausage in nachos before.
I've never put my sausage. Wouldn't the cheese burn?
Yeah.
Or chile
verde.
Oh, that sounds good.
Carnitas too.
Carnitas, yeah, we like carnitas. Yes, okay, so white people nachos.
Yep.
If we're talking about the same white people nachos, those are the nachos that. Huh?
It's poor white trash nachos.
Okay, but white people nachos. Because I call them white people nachos. What is your version?
White people can afford to put other things on there. Poor white trash. It has to be only the most cheapest ingredients from Walmart Basics.
Okay, but what do you consider? What is it? What
white trash nachos.
White trash nachos.
I guess I would say like cheese Doritos with some hot dogs, Velveeta, and
sausage.
Yeah, and some like salsa from New York City paste.
Ew, gross.
That's what I think when I think of white trash nachos. That's what comes to my mind.
Okay, so for me, when I'm in the mood, okay, I'm gonna call it what y'all call it, white trash nachos. For me, white trash nachos is getting tortilla chips, just like regular, like regular unflavored tortilla chips. You put American slices of American cheese on it. And not you can't even do jalapeno.
You mean like my crummy ones that my lazy.
But I upgraded. I put them in the air fryer or the toaster oven.
No, microwave.
Not microwave, no.
For white trash has to be microwave.
Yeah, so just a little up above the microwavable one.
Today's episode of Jesus Christ.
White people nachos are called walking tacos. Okay, but you're talking about walking tacos that come in a bag. That's a different kind of thing. Excuse me. Episode of Jesus. Okay, but you put a layer of plain tortilla chips. You do slices of American cheese, and then you get the hot packets of either Taco Bell or from Jack in the Box.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah,
the squeezable salsa.
So you don't even have to buy them; you just keep them whenever you get them in your drawer. Like I have a drawer full of stuff. You completely stole. That is trash.
Their tacos just not a bag.
Yeah.
Horseradish sauce. Okay, Charlie, you're just getting all kinds of creative.
Wow.
That's like I can't afford salsa. I'm gonna put horseradish.
I have some horseradish sauce left over. I'll throw that in.
And my sausage and the nacho.
That might be in a sausage because I don't have any other protein in the house.
But
that sounds like something. That sounds like what that lady. Everybody's so creative.
But yeah, and every once in a while, I'm like, ooh, like I'm craving just like white trash nachos. It's the tortilla chips, it's slices of American cheese, and then the packets of not Taco Bell because I usually have Jack in the Box salsa packets.
Yeah, I usually get McDonald's salsa.
Yeah, and then you put the salsa packets on top. And then you warm up the whole thing. But that's the important part. You can't put the sauce after. You got to.
Yeah, it all has to be warmed up together.
Yeah. I mean, cracked chicken nachos. I said it was white Mexican trash. It was a casserole.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It is. I love it. It's Rachel Ray making these nachos. She does. She has the most white versions of every recipe from every culture in the world. There's a guy on TikTok who, Chinese man, who whenever she's making a Chinese dish. He's always like, no, what are you doing? What is she doing? Big Mac sauce. That would be the ultimate trash.
Big Mac sauce on her nachos.
Oh yeah. It's mixed with ketchup. That's a tomato.
Have you seen how they try to make tacos? Yes. Rachel Ray, I don't know why people like, okay, I understand why they give her crap. But I don't like, if you ever watched her show when it was originally running, she wasn't supposed to be authentic. She was meant to be 30-minute meals. Like, here's how you make this in 30 minutes. But she never said this is authentic. She never said it was authentic, especially Mexican food. It was just like what the hell? Like,
apparently anything middle America food. It was not authentic.
She's making pozole in 30 minutes. Like, what? But nowadays you can actually buy almost everything like pre-cooked. You just have to warm everything up. You could throw together a pozole in 30 minutes, but it's not like real pozole. Melt cheddar cheese on tortilla.
There you go. There you go.
In the microwave, yeah, it's trashy. But that's why I don't do it in the microwave. I do it in the air fryer.
No, that's the point. You're supposed to.
Because
they're like rubber. Air fryer. Air fryers for rich people.
I see a lady once put tomatoes, sour cream, American cheese, and mustard on taco. I felt so bad. Mustard.
Oh, no, I'm all for tomatoes and sour cream, but mustard.
I will say that I have
yum sauce on spaghetti. Oh, that's horrible. I know I love yum sauce. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I never that on spaghetti.
I have put American cheese. Well, I've made quesadillas from American cheese, and then put
That's a sin.
and then put a wiener, like roasted a wiener, and then put it inside.
I've made a fake taquito that way.
Version 96. No, but well, then you did do microwave. I mean, you microwaved everything, but you don't microwave tortillas. You cannot microwave tortillas. I don't care what anybody says.
I do.
Mic drop. Yeah, you should not be doing. If you have to do, I mean, oh, what was that video from last week where we showed the flipping the tortillas?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah, and you have to be able to flip them with your bare hand and not get burned.
Because they don't get warm right, and then
they get really hard too.
Yes, it's like
it's weird. Tortilla chip, like the corn chips, get soggy. They get weird and they get really stale, while the tortillas just get rock hard. Like they turn in like almost inedible hard if you don't eat them right away. Obviously, I know this from experience.
Because basically, you're dehydrating your food.
Yeah.
In the microwave.
Yeah.
So putting them in there just cooks it, but it dehydrates it too. So
I agree, Charlie.
Microwave,
they didn't, and when they first came out with microwaves, they were like the miracle. Like everyone, they were advertised like you could make anything in your microwave. You could make an entire pizza. You could do this, you could do that, and everyone loved it.
But I will say, my mom for a long time didn't really use the microwave. She used it to defrost stuff, but I don't remember her like really like heating up stuff. What? Look, sometimes I hate how Laura makes my tortillas. She just leaves them raw, and I get some. Y'all never made tortillas for us. But okay, I will say this. But a flour tortilla. Comadre's gonna get me for this. A flour tortilla with American cheese, but you gotta cook the wiener. You gotta cook the hot dog wiener on the stove first, like get it all nice and charred, and then you roll up the tortilla with the cheese and you put it in the microwave just enough for the cheese to melt. Plus, it starts melting a little bit with the hot dog, and then you have a Mexican dog, and that is like, yeah.
Okay, Charlie, thank you for coming on. I love a good pasty taco.
Have a good night. Oh, that's right. I forget he's East Coast. Have a good night, Charlie.
Yeah.
Yes, at your age, you go to bed. You go get some rest.
New grandma here.
Hey.
So I guess it's okay to say.
Congrats. Yes, you can say that. Good night, Charlie. Have a good one. Yes, now you can say something, Christian.
Well, we just wanted to congratulate our friend Sara Saiz. She's a very dear friend of ours and basically a family of choice for us. She just had a very, very challenging time bringing her beautiful daughter into this world. And we just want to say congratulations to Ellie, Laura, everyone in the family, and congratulations on their newest addition to the family, and happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday to the new baby. Welcome to the family. Was she in labor for like 100 hours or something like that?
About 6 weeks.
She pretty much came out walking, just like she was like, peace, I'm going out for a while. All my tortillas de harina always sit in plates. But compadre, well, you have to, okay, we're going to have a compadre teach us how to make tortillas de harina. 2 days in labor?
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane.
Poor thing.
For all the ladies who are watching the show right now, is that like normal, or what was your longest? Another person who won't be able to pick a restaurant to go to. Not for a while. He already has a place to go eat.
I would tend to. I don't know. I'm not a woman, so I can't even answer that question. That'd be such for me to say. Well, yes, it's very normal. Who knows?
The comadres are here, and my sister's here. Like, what is 2 days like normal? Because that seems like an insane amount of time.
Excruciating.
Like that. Like, what do you do?
All I could say is if men got pregnant, there would be so few people on this planet.
Yeah, well, she was early. I mean, from what we know, she was like,
No?
yeah. She was supposed to be born at the end of November. She came a month early.
Oh.
Yeah. As far as I
thought-
know, as
I
far
thought
as I
she was
know,
late.
yeah. From the conversations I had with Sarah, she was about a month early. So
Wow. Oh, that's right. She said she was supposed to come out closer to my birthday.
yeah. So she was
Towards
early.
Thanksgiving.
That's why, like,
Okay. I guess it's not so uncommon, right?
really. So I guess it is more common. Than we thought.
Maybe the first child is the most difficult because that's the first time the body's going through it. And then maybe later on it gets a little easier, but I don't know. I have no idea because I ain't never been pregnant.
Not that I know of. No.
Not that I know of either.
Let me think about that.
When I was sick for those few years and always throwing up, I thought I might be pregnant. Morning sickness. Wow, that was her second. God bless her. I would have said, you'll never have another child. Never. If I went through that, no. I'd be like, nope.
Nobody talks about how we slept on. It's always all about the.
You're gonna get killed.
Yes, I know you're having a baby, but you know how uncomfortable those couches on the waiting room are?
You know how hard it was to sleep last night, hearing you moaning in pain and on an uncomfortable couch?
I know you're having a baby, but can you just
But
yell a
please.
little? Can
we focus on someone else for a moment?
Could your yelling be inside voice by any chance?
And then on TikTok, I just love, then you see the obituary. He lived a good life until this moment.
That my strips all the damn time. Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna get up, pick something else besides ice. Just
Because men have such a hard time with pregnancy. We so know.
do you know how much weight I've gained since you got pregnant?
You know how many times I've gotten up to get you those ice chips?
Well, speaking of babies, we haven't done our
Oh, we have a junior minute.
we have a junior minute.
Halloween.
Okay, so this is from Halloween night. After so many pictures, trying to get a photo. For those of you that want to, they're on Facebook and my Instagram, and Christian is tagged, so you can go find them. But he was not having pictures. He was not having it.
And he's never like that, but just he was not in the mood for pictures. He was not camera ready.
And
He's always camera ready, but he just
which was surprising.
He's so not like that. He usually loves pictures, but he was like, mm-mm.
Man, let me tell you, your back feels like somebody rammed an elephant on your back. And since you said, yeah, okay, go bite it. But you know, that baby has been a while. So what's just saying. Just saying.
Again, like, you know, my back hurts, you know, and she's like, my back's been hurting for 6 months.
You're right. Yes. Pobrecitos. Oh my God.
Did you stump on it?
Did you stump on it?
My back still hurts from the first baby. That was just a couple years ago.
That's so wrong.
I love it.
But congratulations again to Sarah. And
God bless you, girl. I'd be all never again. I tell the doctor, just seal it up.
No more.
No more.
Going out of business. Closing out special.
It's all done. This store is closed for the rest of my life. That's what I mean. Women are resilient. If it were men, we'd be like, nope, take it. Just take it out. It's all done. That's it. I went through this once. No one can say I didn't do my job for God and country.
I'm all done. What are we celebrating today? Well, speaking of babies, and today is National Stress Awareness Day. So for all of you, pay attention to your stress levels today. Watch out. Take care.
You know, she mentioned that to me. And I remember her saying that. No epidural. She took it like again, if it were a guy, they would have said it would have been a whole different world.
Yeah.
It's like, no, like I don't know how women do that. I don't know. I don't know what could drive you.
You're aware of
How
this
she did it.
yesterday?
I have no idea.
No, I don't get it. But congratulations, Sarah. Congratulations to the whole family on
Yes.
the new member. We
And
looking
God
forward
bless you,
to-
women. God bless women everywhere. Woof.
we look forward to coming and meet her. Remember, woman, there's only one way to relieve your man's.
Oh.
Make them good tortillas.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yum. Let's heat my tortillas de harina correctly.
Make him some white trash nachos. That'll relieve his stress.
Now I relieve the stress completely. And instead of salsa, don't even use salsa. Just use some ketchup.
So ketchup with extra pepper.
Yeah.
The stress you caused. You did this. You finish it.
And I think women would say, honestly, I did finish it. And it is finished. Trust me, it's
It's
finished.
saying.
Mhm.
What else did I show you? I was in Palm Springs this weekend, changing the subject a little. This is my my new coworkers. The gentleman in the blue shirt is the founder and CEO of Cheeky Charity,
And
the
the
guy
man
in the,
in the black hoodie is a director for the company.
that's the director, and then the gentleman in the swirled shirt is our administrator, and then the gentleman in the white shirt, the bald-headed guy, is one of the advocates and directors also. So we were in Palm Springs for Pride event. It went great. It was a great event. We the thing you see there is a inflatable colon.
Yes. With
And
fruit and everything.
what you see inside is all of the cancers, the different cancers. So we had the chance to tell people to come in our colon and check out our cancers. So there you go. You guys seen these where it says, if you're not with me, hopefully she cooks like it's a nasty. You're just so down, Daniel. You're no Palm Springs chicken, dude. That is, well, yeah. Basically, it is a butthole because it's a colon. So basically, we were out in Palm Springs on Saturday for about 14 hours, and about 10 of those was on my feet.
Sorry, guys.
And exhausted. Today's Wednesday, and I have not recouped yet from the weekend. It was very tired. The drive is exhausting anyway. It's just 2 hours, but it's exhausting.
And it's a boring 2-hour drive. It's not interesting.
And how was the weather over there?
It was in the 80s.
Hot.
Right?
I mean, it wasn't extremely hot like it usually is, but Palm Springs is always warm. So
yeah, that's why they do it in November, because that's cooler than it would be in the summer. No one would be able to go. They'd all be dying out there.
But some of the greatest, I mean, we met some cool people. I have some really cool stories about people talking to us about their cancers, people and their families, people crying. There was one gentleman that ran up to me and said, I have pancreatic cancer. You know, my doctor knows, I know. And I was like, well, do you want to talk to anybody? Do you want anything? He's like, nope. I just wanted to tell somebody. Gave me a hug. I gave him my phone number. I'm like, hey, if you need to talk to somebody, here's my number. And he ran off. I didn't get his name. I don't know who he was. 2-hour drive in California. So
yeah.
It's pretty much.
Exactly. It's about 6 miles away. Yeah.
Oh, no. But it didn't. It's 2 hours without traffic.
Oh, yeah. But if you have traffic, which there always is traffic.
It took me 4 hours to get to Palm Springs on Friday. Well, but it was my mistake too.
It was a Friday.
It was a Friday, and I left after afternoon. It was about 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
12:30 when I left. That was a huge mistake. I should have left like way earlier.
Like you should have basically left in the morning.
You have cancer at the time. You are a cancer, Gabe. But I guess talking about cancers, you want to show TikTok?
Which one? You
Turkey?
can set it up, babe. Are you going to do Max Steel Magnolia?
No, this one.
Oh, this is a cute one that we want. I was going to say, look at it, and like put in the chat what your turkey name is. Mine is creepy Sir Squawks-a-Lot. Daniel's was.
Hold on, I have them saved here. Jolly Eggnoggins and Creepy Sir Squawks-a-Lot.
Aw, that's so cute.
So just a little game for y'all to play. If you see your name, so it's your first name, the letter of your first name,
and the second number of your age.
Yeah, of your age. Sorry, yeah. So
Sweet turducken. That's awesome.
Sweet turducken.
That is awesome. That's almost a drag name waiting to happen. Sweet turducken. Who are you? Sweet turducken. I'm going to remember that one.
Now on stage.
Looney Bird Brain.
Looney Bird Brain. That sounds right.
That sounds good.
Oh my God. We'll bring it back up if y'all want to, but I
just thought that was so cute for the Thanksgiving month.
And let me show the second one you wanted.
There you go, Gay. Looney Bird Brain. That's my new porn name. Meet Sir Squawks-a-Lot. Oh, good. That's almost like mine.
Oh.
I just love this one. You have to read it though. I love this one. And it's true. You could write it in cursive. There are a lot of kids who cannot read cursive.
I particularly like the laugh. The laugh just plays along there.
Yeah, the laugh is perfect. It's the evil Gen X laugh.
So we'll put that back up again a little bit before we leave. So it's time. Are you ready?
Oh, sure.
Show's going by quick.
It is, isn't it? Oh, wow. Well, my pick of the week is Race to Survive New Zealand, and it's on Peacock. It is a show about that is about a group of, I think it's 18 people start off, and they're not given anything except for basic survival things. And they have to race across New Zealand, and they go through all these, they have 5 different races, I think, total. And they race 1, race 2, race 3, and then people get eliminated at the end of each race, whoever comes in last. A very common thing with these type of shows. The last team always gets deleted. But yes, it's a really entertaining show, and it's kind of interesting to see the social dynamics of people in competition. And then there's some people who just can't resist bragging, so they end up giving away things that they shouldn't give away, and helping other teams unintentionally because they just keep bragging about stuff instead of keeping it to themselves. I'll just say there was a goose egg thing, and someone shared it and ended up helping all the other teams when the other teams would have had a much harder time. So yeah, it's an interesting show, and it's interesting to see the human dynamics that take place in a survival situation. Thank you.
To do that when they get a bit older, give them a... Never.
Oh my Lord, Peacock, my old porn name. My old porn name was LaJesse562.
Now his porn name is P on myself. LaJesse562. Mr. Goodbye.
That's good. That's a classic.
All right. So
mine was Chocolate Scoop.
Chocolate Scoop. My
My pick of the week is Rivals on Hulu. I have no idea.
Sorry, my pick of the week is Rivals on Hulu. I was talking to myself. This is a show. It's a British television series based on a 1988 novel by the same name. The author is Jilly Cooper. It's set in the 80s in England, and it's around. The main characters are two television like producers, influencers of that time, and they're kind of like if you ever watch the show Dynasty, if you ever watch any of those soaps of the 80s, this kind of makes fun of those soaps. So it's like an 80s, it's in the 80s, but it's with the opulent clothes and the music of the time. The soundtrack behind the show is really excellent. It's all the songs of the 80s, but it's old money and British, and one lady producer that comes from the States to help them out. It's full of sex, it's full of foul language, and it's just British annoyance at its best. So if you like those kind of shows, you will definitely enjoy it. And please tell us, what is your pick of the week so we can check out whatever you're watching. More snorting. That was spontaneous. Thank you, sir. I think I still have videos. I need to go check.
What?
Yes, go over to the Blockbuster and return them. And it is where
England didn't exist in the 80s. Who are you trying to fool?
well, that said it was based on a book. I didn't say it was real. New shows to watch. I heard sex. Yes, go watch it. It's really good. It starts off like with sex. The show pretty much starts like
I actually have been watching it too. So
You're
actually,
watching it too?
I know what the show's about. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so-
really, it's very cheeky. I'll tell you, it does have a lot of naked men
yes.
moments and lots of booty, nice little butt moments.
Yes. So if you like naked people,
If you like naked cisgender heterosexual men, booties, there you go.
but they have, I mean, I guess it is very reflective, like of the 80s and the drug scene. I mean, I did stuff in closets in the 80s. My pick of the week is the Let the Canary Sing, the documentary scene. Oh, okay. Thank you,
I didn't
Charlie.
even know that was there. So
I didn't know it was there either. I'm going to have to check it out. Thank you for that. What are y'all watching? What are y'all binging on? I haven't really watched much TV since last week's episode. The season 2 will have no nudity because the actors it doesn't pretty much. I mean, I'm like episode 4 of it, and the rivalries are good. The
writing's excellent.
It's very witty. It's very witty.
And it's not boring. It does not bore you.
Yeah, definitely check it out. Check it out. We got to 10 minutes. You want to do the announcements? No?
You didn't really finish that sentence, dear.
I said, do you want to do an announcement?
Oh, well, my name is Christian Ramirez, and I have P as a middle initial, which stands for Paul. I do spiritual coaching and mediumship consultation. And what I mean by mediumship consultation is I get messages from my guardians that they relay to me about your life situations once we connect. And they really are great at helping guide you through some of the bigger decisions in life or some of the changes, or if you want to make changes, they can help guide you to what you need to focus on. So give me a call or send me an email. I'd be happy to work with you.
Also, for those of you looking for transpersonal coaching, if you want to break down those barriers before the end of the year and start the new year fresh with a new perspective, go over to thealignment.net where you can send me a message. And if you want to start your programs, I have 3 separate packages. I have a 1 90-minute session. I have 3 90-minute sessions, and I have 8 1-hour sessions that last 4 months. It's a very long session, but all these can help you. Also, if you are doing one-on-ones, groups, team building workshops. If you have not ordered your copy of Corporate Money in the Colors Game, let me know. It's $25 signed and delivered. You can also find it at any of these 3 locations: Awakenings, Visions and Dreams, and Village Well. If you want to order yours, go to littlemexicanproductions.com/Grumpy Bunny. Then on Mondays, for those of you who have been watching, it's the Crab and Goat Show. Richard Wayne Kilgo and I are back on a show together doing readings. Wayne is delivering messages. I'm doing mini alignment episodes, so you can get a little mini alignment every Monday. So on Mondays, catch us 5 p.m. Pacific here on the channel you're watching. And then over the holidays, I'm going to have some more put it together shows. I was going to have one this Saturday, but my guest had to reschedule. So if you want to talk about something this Saturday, get in touch with me. We can do a show.
That needs to be my new picture.
My pick of the week is a really, 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 really long anime show that's been around since 1997. It's still going, but no new episodes until April of next year. Okay, got you. Fernando, I need a show to watch on Paramount Plus or Netflix.
By the way, on Netflix, I watched the Martha Stewart documentary. Fantastic. Freaking awesome. And I don't even like Martha Stewart, but I like the documentary on her. So that's on Netflix.
I like Paramount because it has all of those cool CBS shows, and you can binge like past seasons of NCIS, FBI's, Shane Gill's Beautiful Dogs on Netflix. Okay.
I've heard that was funny. I've heard some people talking about that.
Since I now have Paramount Plus, I've been obsessed on watching Beverly. Oh, really? You're rewatching that? Cool.
Oh, hey, it's like I love shows that bring me back to easier times in my life.
Tires on Netflix. Okay. I had not heard of that one. Oh, nice. My back on it just night, and I'm in.
Those couches, I'm telling you, hurt my back.
Just so you know, this Friday will be my 2nd year. So, congratulations!
2 years. Has that really?
Wow!
Time really flew. I remember before you had it.
That went really fast, Charlie.
That really did. That's scary how quick that went.
Prima.
Yes. Hello, Miris.
Congratulations on the upcoming session and classes.
Did you talk? You talked about that earlier. Maybe she's talking about. Cheeky.
Martha is my next watch, and I want to do Naughty Things.
Let me tell you, Gabe. You aren't once after I watched that documentary. You are not the only one.
Well, wasn't she a model originally?
Yeah, she started off.
Right? She was pretty beautiful when she was young, right?
Yeah, that's how she made money to help her parents and the family because they needed money. They're poor.
Also, for our friends on Instagram, I'm keeping an eye on the chat. What are you watching right now that you recommend us to watch? If you have any suggestions. What else? We got about 8 minutes.
Aren't we going to show my other TikToks?
Hold on. One of them is not there anymore. It went away really quick.
The Y one?
No, the other one you put.
Really? That's crazy. Someone didn't like it.
No, TikTok doesn't want to come up. Okay, hold on a second. Well, we have one more TikTok before we go. What I said, I prefer being a fast food worker in the Operation Repo show. Oh, that's a blast from the past.
And weren't you actually working with a cart?
Working with a cart? No. Into the Fire on Netflix. Oh, okay. That's not the same thing that Gabe is talking about, right? That's a different show?
Yes.
One is Fire.
This is awesome.
It's a Fire.
This is Ryan Reynolds responding to all the people who said, if what happened today happens, we're all gonna move up north.
You have to stop saying that you're going to move to Canada whenever you're mad at something in the U.S. As a Canadian, I'm sorry, but no, You can't. I know we're friendly, but Canada's not your safe house. I mean, we barely let Canadians into Canada anymore. So please, pick somewhere else. I hear Finland is really lovely this time of year. You have to stop. You have to.
So there you go,
I
Bob.
just thought that was quite funny. And, Ryan is always funny, but I thought that was cute. It is true. That's what people always say. I'm going to go right up to Canada, And yeah, like you said, they're really letting Canadians back in.
But yes, so whatever side you were on the election, we have what?
Yes, he owns Mint Mobile. Yes,
he does.
he still does, and he actually has made that company quite productive.
But yes, if you are stressed, concerned, frustrated, or if you're happy and celebrating, whichever line, we still
See,
have
God
to
stopped him.
coexist. We're still here. Our show will continue. So we'll be back next Wednesday. Do what?
It paused on you. Some of what you just said didn't come through.
And you paused on me because it's the energy. I said, whatever side of it you were on, we still have to coexist. Our show will continue. We'll be back next Wednesday. So I like to move, but to like a nice island with like live off of coconuts and grow food. Like Gilligan's Island? Is that what you... That would be interesting. That would be a show I'd watch. Put a family out on an island and see if they survive.
But no, he didn't say my family and I.
You believe they were protesting? I don't think there's going to be that much protesting.
I think they got what they wanted. The people who would make a stink got exactly what they wanted. So no, I can't see them complaining. That's like you get exactly what you asked for, and then you're like, I don't like it.
Okay.
Tough luck.
So you had dreams before getting married.
There aren't. It's just the world as it is.
It's life, and we're still here. So anyway, we just want to say that you guys know that this show is not about politics, sports, or religion, although sometimes we bring it up. We just wanted to not pass the show without acknowledging and just
That there was something, a big event happened today.
It happened. It's a big thing. I was supposed to travel the world in a VW bus and just live free. Corre, compadre, corre, run.
How would you get across the oceans? Do buses float?
Apparently, maybe his does. In his
Or
world,
maybe hitch rides on
ferries
big
and
boats.
That would be cool. Anyway, we're almost on to the end of the show. I had some news, but now I forgot what I was going to say. Again, I don't have. Oh, yes, I don't have a flyer. Damn it! I'll put it up next Wednesday. November 16th, Saturday, November 16th is World Kindness Day. Yes, buses float for a little while. No, park at airport, and if I need to travel somewhere, I got you. Okay, now I see it. Tesla buses may float a bit.
Yeah. Sure, anything from Tesla will do everything.
What about different propositions?
Well, all the important ones passed from what I understood.
Yeah, and there's a link on my.
Remember, they're specific to each state that you live in too. So what's important to California, it won't be important to Michigan or Chicago or.
But there's a list on my Facebook page of what came out in the news, so you can go check out what passed and what it didn't. But so next Saturday, the 16th, not this Saturday, the following Saturday, is Kindness Day in Laguna Beach. Good night, compadre. Good night. It's Kindness Day in Laguna Beach. We're going to have an event from 9 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. I will be there all day. We're going to have music. We're going to have meditation. We're going to have awards. We have the names of, it's an anti-bullying event also, so I'll be there all day. So please, if you get a chance, come to Laguna Beach next. I remember when I was first diagnosed with cancer, I was complaining on a sailboat. Oh, wow. When I was going through cancer, I had some thoughts. Like if my parents were still like well, I would have moved to the ranch and just like live out my days at the ranch and just because it's so peaceful and so calm. But I didn't, and they were old, so they weren't there. They weren't even there anymore. So anyway, with that, folks, it's the end of the show. Thank you everybody for watching. Love y'all. We will see you next week. Bye.
God willing, and the creek don't rise. Bye.